Good morning. Happy Monday. And of course, it's another edition of Monday with Marie. So this Monday, we're talking about what are the ideal tools for games when you're teaching or you have a workshop or a session or even a talk. And so one of the things that I really love that are quick and easy are cards. So this one is our card game called Talking to Strangers, as you can see. And it's perfect because it's easy for people to handle and it's easy for you to do it in multiple ways. Now, the question here, and this question actually comes from Susan P. And so she wants to know, what is the fast, easiest way to build connections, use games, and not have a lot of prep time? Hence the cards. So you can actually even go to the store and get different card games. So for example, Estelle Perel has a wonderful card game. You could use that to build connections with people. You can use, there's Unstuck the Box. I'm trying to think of some others. We're Not Strangers is another one. It's a red box. And I'm trying to think. Would You Rather is also another great one. So any kind of games that actually have questions that talk about relationships or connections are great for quick. You don't have to build it. You can just use it kind of thing. The other thing about card games is that you can pass out the cards to all the participants. And so that way you can quickly have them go into pairs, triads, or foursomes, and then they can talk and connect in those small groups. You can also have people stand up, put them in the front of the room or the front of the stage and have them do that same thing. So your imagination can go wild with cards. That's really what I'm saying. Now, a question that was not posed, but I think some people are going to be thinking about it, is that, okay, this is all great, Marie, but how do I use that in a virtual world? Well, it's pretty easy. What you could simply do is create a deck with those questions, and then open up those questions in the Zoom or Teams. You can also send those questions to people in breakout rooms and have them do those questions there if you want them to do it in a small group. But you can recreate those questions from the cards onto a PowerPoint or onto Google Slides, whatever modality you use for your decks, and then have those in that way. You know, you can just pop them up. There's a question. You can have people raise their hand. You can do a buzzer app. So again, cards are a great way. Cards are easily converted in a virtual world so that you can use them and play. But if you want something fast, quick, you don't have to create the questions. I'd say go to your local Target, Walmart, Amazon, and look up the different card games. There's tons of them that are there that talk about deep connections. Like there's even one now that I remember called Deep Conversations. So there's a lot out there if you don't want to create your own. We actually have created them. We sell them. So if you want to use ours in our Talking to Strangers deck, we're happy to sell that to you. But again, you know, go online, find them, and then you can use those or create your own. This is where I would say Canva is your friend because you can create them on Canva, print them out, and then have them to use for yourself. This is where you can customize for your client by creating questions that are specific to their company and their needs. You can hit upon trust, you can hit upon accountability, you can hit upon commitment, you can hit on results, really the Patrick Lencioni pyramid. You can also hit on psychological safety questions. You can hit on feedback questions. You can hit on leadership questions. If you're trying to build human connection, so we don't really believe in the ideas of the traditional way people do diversity and inclusion. We really call it human connection. How do we build people together to have those connections? And so with that, you can hit upon what we call the human connection questions to build those bridges and have those conversations with people, which is really what the Talking to Strangers program is all about. So Susan, I hope that helps you. That's a quick, dirty tip on how to build those connections and how to really work with cards. And that is something, again, low maintenance in terms of you having to put in a lot of time if you go and you buy pre-made cards. All right, well, have a great Monday, guys. See you next Monday with a new question. Bye for now.